He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. UConn going back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Using his legs, it's Frazier. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Scanning the field, it's Grimes. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. UConn will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's the punt, and it is not a very good one. A short punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
It's 3rd and goal, and a long way from the end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Burton. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down and more. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Guys, it's Temple with the lead here at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This offense had a little extra time. Got it. Let's see what they have on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. That's caught. It's Parker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Creates a little room. Picks up the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about UConn. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing. High school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Temple lining up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. The UConn offense goes back to work. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Here comes the heat. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he's...
Oh, he's got some space. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Now the toss. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Vereen. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies!
And I like the play call because when you get in the red zone, you get more man-to-man. The field shrinks. What do? Put a guy in motion. Good timing. Get it to him. And how about the receivers on the outside blocking up their guys, and he takes it all the way in for the touchdown.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
They'll give it to the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that 1st down marker. It's 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Temple will try to move this one deep to get the 2nd half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. UConn going back to work on offense. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end.
Turning it on! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. UConn will have to punt it away.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll try the run. He's in open space downfield. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on 4th down and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
I don't think the defense was expecting run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping them off balance with that play call.
After the run, now to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. On the ground, it's Frazier. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. They go to the draw. Runs through a tackle. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Grimes. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
The short hands, it's Hardy. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Man, those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 7, and that is interception number 3 on. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dropping back, it's Grimes. Under fire. And the defense got him at the 27.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it to the right side. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Handoff from the gun. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
They'll try to sneak it. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. The toss to the right. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy breaking some tackles, making...
Touchdown Owls! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UConn offense goes back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. With the catch, it's Parker. He's out past the 35. It's a seam wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. They're going to run it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. UConn is now threatening in the red zone. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Touch pass on the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Gets it out quickly. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Trying to punch it in. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man.
To the end zone, and is picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And this defense is well aware of the situation, and they're so aware of it. That goal line package is coming out, right? They've got to stop the run. They know the offense wants to eat clock. They got to get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance to get back in this football game.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. UConn going back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off?
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Touchdown, Husky. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
14, Temple, 10.
That's where you want to start, from inside your 35. Here he comes. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They'll start this drive from the 42. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, this defense has had the QB's number all game long. One of the reasons why is because this cornerback, when he's on an island, he's winning the 50-50 balls, and he's not letting anything get thrown over his head downfield. Great job in coverage, disguising what he's doing and knocking balls away.
Got it in the middle, it's Young. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackled in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Douglas. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Now, a 4th down.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. UConn trying to just run out the clock. On the run, it's Flowers. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slog fest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? You don't defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth. Offense is struggling, trying to make plays. Defense has put on a great effort.
And a lot of issues for this offense in this game today, obviously, and I think the coaching staff now really needs to take a look at how they're game planning and how they're going to give their players an opportunity to have success. It may be time now to start changing some things up a little bit.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.